Hey everyone, it's Kim, and today I'd like to share with you something that I have been working on for the last week or two. It is an altered storage piece, and this is actually a video response for my Facebook group that I belong to, Nothing But Crafts, which is run by Luisa Diaz. And we were to alter a storage piece for our craft rooms, and I altered this piece, and this is actually a piece that I got quite a while ago at a thrift store, and it was this horrible, awful forest green color, and it had red and gold flowers all over it, and it was just, it's been sitting here, and I have used it for storage, and I just never got around to altering it, and I thought this is a perfect chance to, do it the way I want to do it so it can fit into my craft room and be something really cool to look at. So this is what I did, and I used the Prima Engraver paper for this. So let me get started. There's a lot to show you on here, so let me get started. I'm going to have to hold my camera for this because it's a really large piece. So let me get started here. And as you can see, it's got 3 drawers. And then it's got this piece at the top here which opens up, and I'll show you that in a minute. It does open up, and I've got things in there already. So starting at the top, this is what I did. This wooden piece here is actually some of the new Prima wood embellishments. It was not here. It was just a flat top, and I thought, this needs something. So I took these wood pieces from Prima, and I painted them black, and I just love the way they look. They're a neat scallop. I had to actually use a piece and a half because the piece that they have isn't big enough, so I had to cut a piece in half and add it, but you can't really see it, so that's cool. So I added that to the top, and then I took a Michael's key, and I just laid it on here, and I used E6000, so it's not going anywhere. And I just laid it on there because I just wanted something, I don't know, just something simple, but that picked up the theme of this whole piece. So I can still stand something on either side if I wanted to, but I just love the shape of the key, so that's what I did there. And then coming down on the front, again I used the Prima Engraver paper, and this is the matte piece. Of course I painted the whole piece black, and then I added the paper. This matte piece I just love, and on all of the pieces I've distressed them with some Lindy's. I used the chocolate truffle and the Frolic in the Forest black, I think. I think that's all I used on here, but yeah, I think I only used those 2. And then in the corners here, these were the white Prima resin pieces, and you can see there, and I've got them in the 4 corners. This is a die cut from the Engraver piece, so I just glued that on here. These are the Prima mechanical Roman numerals. There's the other Prima corner. You come down here and you see the other corner. These are the Tim Holtz file pieces here. And then as a close-up, I'll show you, I used the little Prima Engraver brads on either side of that for decoration on all of the drawer pulls. And there's another one here in the center. This is the clock one. I love these little brads. They're really cool. This piece here is a Crafty Embly's piece. It's a fancy cog. And what I did with that was I just used my silver embossing powder on it to make it look like a gear. And I altered all of the resin pieces as well. I used some gold and silver rub and buff, and then I just did like a dry brushing in black on top of it because they were just too white. So I wanted to give them a bit of depth, so that's what I did there. So that's the top part. And as I said, this opens. So what I did up here, another piece from the Engraver, and these are pieces from Butterbee Scraps, and what I did was I used my Vintage, which is this stuff here. Really cool stuff, and it comes in a set of 3. And I believe it was this one, the clay, the cinnabar, and the rust. And you use the 3 of those, and it creates this really cool effect of rust. I also got the one for the copper look, so I can show you another project with that later. But anyway, I used them on the Butterbee Scraps pieces. Actually, these ones are from Wild Orchid Crafts, but this is a Butterbee Scrap piece. And it made them look rusty. I just love the effect it gave. So I put those 3 there just for decoration. And you can see I just used some engraver paper. So in this storage section, I'm storing my vintage and the alcohol inks. Perfect storage space for those. It's quite deep, so anyway, that's what I'm storing in there. So we'll close that back up. And coming down to the drawers here, as I said, there's 3 drawers, and again, with the engraver paper, here's another of the Prima scallop pieces, the same one that I used on the top, only this time I just used my copper embossing powder. This is a earring, a vintage earring that I took apart, and there's 2 more of the brads and the drawer pull. It's a little cuckoo clock here, just in keeping with the clock theme that you'll see very shortly. Tim Holtz number and a key on that one. Coming down here, this is the Prima mechanical piece, one of the small ones. Prima flower, Melissa Francis resin piece, the keyhole, another one of those, and another one of the Prima Roman numerals on the second drawer. A couple more Prima flowers, another one of the Melissa Francis pieces, and the drawer pull here, and then another of the Roman numerals. And I'm keeping my embossing powder in this one and in the top one. And then in the bottom at the moment, I'm storing some jewelry that I need to deal with and take apart, but I'm probably not going to keep it in there. I'm probably going to put more like probably my rub and buff and things like that in there, because I want this to just be a piece that I keep supplies like that in. So let me turn this piece here, and I'll show you the side. So here is the one side that I did, and again, same paper. This time I used it's like a ledger piece. And then I also used, you can see here, this is the Prima clock mask. You can see it back here. So after I sprayed it with some Lindy's that you can see here, I used the clock mask behind it. And then I took, this is the larger Prima mechanical piece here. I didn't put anything in it because I really wanted the paper to show through, minus the glue string here. This is a cardboard piece from the engraver. This gorgeous piece here is from Crafty Embly's. I love this. It's like a compass, but a clock piece as well. Oh, my batteries are dying, I think. Oh dear. Prima clock here that I used embossing powder on. Another Prima piece. Crafty Embly's piece here. And another Prima piece there. So that's that side. So let's see if I can get a good shot of it. Okay, so let me turn it to the last side here. And this side's a bit more interesting. What I did here was I took 3 clothespins and painted them black, because I'm always writing little notes when I'm working, you know, if I have a phone message or something, so I thought it'd be really cool to be able to clip them. So I put these clothespins here, so if I write a note I could just clip it under here, and I've got 1, 2, 3 in the Roman numerals from Prima. This is a Prima piece with the little junkyard findings from Ingvild Bolme. I think I said that right. If I didn't, I'm sorry. It's like a lantern. So, and I just put the little gears on it. And there you can see another part of the Prima mask there. I love that mask. And there's more of them there. Crafty Embly's gorgeous clock piece with wings. And then this is the Prima, another Prima wood piece, and it's the ruler. And I just left it the bare wood. I just liked it the way it is, and there's a few more of the gears there. So that's that side. And the back, of course, I just used another piece. It's just plain black on the back with a piece of paper on it from the engraver collection. So that is my, let me see if I can get a better shot of this before my batteries run out. There we go. So let's have a look at it from top to bottom there. So there's the top, coming down all the way to the bottom. And so this is my altered storage piece for my Nothing But Crafts group, and I hope you all like it. It was tons and tons of fun to alter, so I really enjoyed it. And thanks, Louisa, for doing such a fun challenge on our page. And guys, let me know what you think, and please feel free to comment or subscribe. And I will talk to you guys soon. So everybody take care, and I hope you're all having a great weekend. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.